Okay,
good morning, everyone. Of you. Do translation. No translation. Right? Okay. First, we'll do a little bit of the prayers together, and followed by the talk, and then again we do like 15 minutes, 10 minutes question answers, and then should have questions. Okay, setting a problem or a vision, which consists of 3 parts: refuge field, visualize Guru Shakyamuni and all the enlightened beings in front of you, and how you visualize them. They are your very affectionate parents, and imagine that you come home demoralized, and your parents are waiting there with full love, affection, attention, and so forth. And Dorji the field. Visualize your 2 parents on the 2 sides, and all your family members, including your children, and all other dear mothers and beings around you, leaving them aside. And imagine you are the mother in this case, and all other beings are like your children. Imagine that they come home demoralized, and you are there to give full of affection, attention, and so forth. And the purpose of this practice is to activate the ultimate seed of that treasure of happiness that exists within each one of us. And for that matter, we need to know how each one of us, we have this seed of perfection, Buddha nature, seed of perfection within yourself. Like gold, when mixed with the soil or the gold ore, we don't see the gold glowing when mixed with the soil. And with ordinary beings, we may see that this is just ordinary. The soil, we may have done this, but the world experts will not done this. World experts see a gold there, and the gold experts, how they prove that there's gold there is by removing the dirt slowly. As the dirt is removed, then the gold inside will start to glow. Likewise, we have the gold-like Buddha nature within us, the seed of perfection within us. As we remove the metal dirt, and slowly the gold inside will start to glow. Okay, so that is for that matter, we have the 2 days, today and tomorrow, and see how to discover the treasure within yourself, and see how to remove the metal dirt, and see what the remedies to apply in order to cleanse the mind of the mental defilements, and eventually see that the Buddha nature inside, or see the perfection within each one of us becomes activated. Okay, with that mind, let's turn to page 1 of the book, small handout. And teach by great compassion, you taught the Immaculate Dharma to dispel all perverted views, to you the Buddha Gautama Adhyaham. Okay, let's read this together. And teach by great compassion, you taught the Immaculate Dharma to dispel all perverted views, to you the Buddha Gautama Adhyaham. And teach by great compassion, you taught the Immaculate Dharma to dispel all perverted views, to you the Buddha Gautama Adhyaham. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. By my accumulations of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. By my accumulations of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. By my accumulations of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Okay, the mantra. This mantra is extremely important. This mantra, I can see some faces quite familiar who know this mantra with the tune. So let us all say this mantra with the tune. Some from Root Institute I can see, or maybe some from last year, or some from Deer Park. Okay, so that is those of us who all know how to do this. We do this together, and those of us who are new to this, listen to us and join us. Join us as soon as possible. First, let me tell you the meaning. Without meaning, reciting the mantra, the benefit will be much less. So the meaning, you see the meaning down there, but the word meaning. Say overall speaking, the meaning down there, all phenomena arise from causes, meaning that the happiness that we see and the miseries which we shun, they all arise from their respective causes. They don't arise randomly, they don't arise causelessly. They all arise by dependence on the respective causes. This amazing, the revelation, and this amazing, say, the discovery, this amazing, the insight brought to by Buddha Shakyamuni. All phenomena arise from causes, and the causes are taught by the Tathagata. Only if you know what the causes are, you rectify the causes, and the problems are rectified. So, for that matter, we need to know what the causes are. So it says the causes are taught by the Tathagata. Tathagata here refers to the Buddha. The cessation of the causes as well is taught by the great seer. How to bring an end to the causes, how to rectify the causes, the cessation, how to bring to the cessation, bring an end of the causes, so that your miseries will come to an end, is also taught by the great seer. Okay, we'll say this. So this is the meaning, and then word meaning, let me go very quickly. So that is very important. This mantra is, for me personally, of course it has many levels of the benefit. One which is unseen benefit, and one which is visible benefit. The prominent benefit is that it's a reminder for us. That, say, if I'm so fond of what? If I'm so fond of Coca-Cola, and yet I'm diabetic, and then every morning I see Coca-Cola here, I take Coca-Cola, it is killing me, although I'm so fond of it, but it's killing me. So which means that it should remind me, this mantra, rather than expecting a miracle happening to you because of this mantra, so this mantra tells me that all phenomena arise in their causes. The problem that I have, the diabetes that I have, is because of this Coca-Cola. All phenomena arise in causes. And what the causes are? Identify these causes, right? In a very subtle form, how the causes are embedded in your mind is indicated by the Buddha. The causes are taught by the Tathagata. Then how to bring an end to these causes, say this Coca-Cola, how to bring an end to this Coca-Cola so that your diabetes will come to an end, is also taught by the Buddha. So this process of how the miseries come to being and how the miseries should be brought to an end, unto the miseries. So knowing this, then we see that it's a reminder for me that anything, say, it doesn't mean that today I learned this mantra and tomorrow I become enlightened. This is something very irrational, very impractical expectation. What we should be doing is that, so most of you know the mantra, it is not Gade Bodhiswaha, right? It's Gade. There are 5 steps. It's not like Gade, then the next day is Bodhiswaha, right? So therefore it involves steps, because of which I'll say, to the best you can, see how much I can say reciting this mantra, Ye Dharma, He Prabhava, right? Ye Dharma, these phenomena, Ye Dharma, Ye, these, Dharma, phenomena, Ye Dharma, Hetu means cause, Prabhava, arise. Keep in mind that how the language works, it differs from one language to another. How the Tibetan language works, how Hebrew works, how English works, how Sanskrit works, is very different. So the earlier I thought that all language should work in the same way. Then later on, as I grow older, I come to discover that the language works very differently from one to the other to the other. So therefore, here, Ye Dharma. Okay, first Om. So this Om, whether you include it, not include it, is more optional. If you want to include it, it means Om. Om consists of 3 letters, A, U, Ma, and these 3 letters, they symbolize your body, speech, and mind. So what it says, body, speech, mind of you, the unenlightened person, and the body, speech, mind of the enlightened beings. Meaning that when you become Buddha, when you become enlightened, fully enlightened, and so at that point, then the body that we have, body which has so many limitations. So in fact, we see that, believe it or not, just see that at least like, say, if not 100%, 90% of our time is wasted just to survive this body. Do you agree with me? Just to survive this body, we work for to remove hunger, right? And then we need the AC, we need the heaters, we need the clothes, we need the car, all these things to carry this body from one place to another place, right? We need all sorts of things just for this body. Almost like 90%, if not 100%, 90% of our time just wasted to just survive this body, right? Okay, this body has so many limitations. If it is so good, it's amazing. It's prone to sickness, aging, death. For example, oftentimes I used to tell my friends that my hand, when I was 7 years ago, I remember suddenly I got sight of my hand and it was so exquisitely beautiful. And today, 50 years old hand, nothing beautiful there, right? 7 years old, it used to be so cute. Now it's no more cute. So this is the reality. This is reality, impermanence, reality. So sickness, aging, death, right? And the pain of near and dear ones, the pain of losing near and dear ones, and so forth. So we see that the body that we have has so much of problems. And the speech that comes out, it always offends others, right? Right? Two person from Israel comes, or say 2 persons from, say you went to, okay, let's say a boy and girl from Israel comes and says, Israeli boys are amazing, which means that the girl is just hopeless. And if Israeli girls are amazing, Israeli boys are hopeless. This is just unintentionally, we create such offense on others with the speech. Unintentionally, right? So very unskilled speech. And the mind even worse. Right? Mind even worse. Say Thursday evenings, there's a glow coming, right? Sunday morning, the face drops. Right? So this is how mind is, how mind works. Okay, and a mind, just we see something negative. Something negative. Everywhere negative. Right? Okay, so this is what we are. We have the body, speech, and mind. Unfortunately, at the moment they are very defiled. But is this the true nature of your body, speech, and mind? Answer is no. The true nature of body, speech, and mind is what we're going to learn here during this class. It's beautiful, it's amazing. Yet, it is like the gold mixed with the soil. When the gold is mixed with the soil, the gold is not visible. Ordinary people don't see the gold there. So whereas the experts will see the gold there, and they will remove the dirt, the soil, and the gold inside will become more and more visible. Likewise, the point is that body, speech, mind that we have, though very defiled, as you remove the dirt, then the true nature of mind, the true nature of yourself will become manifest, which is so beautiful, which is so precious. Okay, so when you recite Om, it should remind us that the body, speech, mind that I have, which are so defiled at the moment, I have to rectify them. I have to transform them. I have to transcend the physical, verbal, and mental defilements, and transcend the limitations, drawbacks towards the enlightened state of the body, enlightened state of the mind, and enlightened state of the speech. This is the Om. Now the next question, how? How do you do that? For that matter, the defilements, what are the causes of the defilements? We have to identify the causes of the defilements, and we have to resort to the ways and means to rectify the causes, remove the causes, so that the mental defilements will go rid of, and the soil go rid of, and the gold comes out brilliantly. Okay, so it says Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhava. Ye Dharma, these phenomena, Hetu, cause, Prabhava, arise. These phenomena, particularly the phenomena of miseries, arise from the causes. Hetum Teshan Tathagato. Hetum, plural form of the causes. Plural form of causes. Hetum Teshan, these. Tathagata, the Buddha. Hevatat, taught or said. What these causes are is taught by the Tathagata. Tesham Chayo Nirodha. Tesham Chayo, these referring to the causes of the miseries. Cause of miseries, Tesham Chayo Nirodha. Nirodha is cessation. Nirodha cessation. Evam, thus Vati is taught. Mahashramana Soha, taught by Maha is the great Shramana, great saint, referring to Buddha. Mahashramana, yes, Swaha is established. Okay, so the meaning is that all the miseries that I go through, say for dissatisfactions, fear, anxiety, stress, and so forth, they arise from their respective causes. And how to eradicate the causes is actually very in detail taught by the Buddha. And this is what I should be doing. If I do that, then all the defilements will be removed, and the seed of perfection within me will become manifest. Okay, so this is the whole meaning, the whole essence of the Dharma, Buddha Dharma, teachings of the Buddha. And as we unfold them for the next 2 days, this is so precious, so precious. Okay, we'll recite this 3 times together. Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhavam Hetum Teshan Tathagato Hyavatat Tesham Chayo Nirodha Evam Vati Mahashramanaye Swaha. Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhavam Hetum Tesham Tathagato Hyavatat Tesham Chayo Nirodha Evam Vati Mahashramanaye Swaha. Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhavam Hetum Tesham Tathagato Hyavatat Tesham Chayo Nirodha Evam Vati Mahashramanaye Swaha. Okay, the meaning of the mantra in English. All phenomena arise from causes. The causes are taught by the Tathagata. The cessation of causes as well as taught by the great seer. Okay, next, the Heart Sutra mantra. Most of you, I believe you already know this by heart. We'll say this together. So the meaning is again same. In English, it is Tyatha is here is thus. Here is thus. Om, same meaning. Gati gati is go go. Paragati go beyond. Parasangati go still beyond. Bodhi Swaha, establish your enlightenment. Establish your ultimate happiness. Okay, go beyond, go utterly beyond, and establish your ultimate happiness. Okay, that's just so the point is that it indicates the 5 stages of mental transformation. 5 stages. And how to transform, we have to study this the next few days. And after studying this, then see how much we can apply this in our life. And if you're very successful, then you can actually follow these 5 steps. And once we follow the 5 steps, we see that the treasure inside, the seed of perfection inside becomes more and more prominent, becomes more and more manifest. Okay, let's read this 5 times. No, sorry, the 7 times together. Diyata Om Gati Gati Paragati Parasangati Bodhi Swaha Diyata Om Gati Gati Paragati Parasangati Bodhi Swaha Dhyata 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 Om Gati Gati Paragati Parasangati Bodhi Swaha. Okay, so what we do is that we will do 5 minutes breathing meditation. Okay, we'll do 5 minutes breathing meditation. Okay, before that we'll do a little bit of physical exercise, breathing physical exercise, followed by breathing meditation, right? Okay, in which case there should be a little space. Those who are more congested, make sure that there's a little space. Okay, if there's space, then what we do is that okay, first stretch your arms and put your thumbs inside. Then wrap the 2 thumbs with your fingers, put them upside down. Okay. Then put your 2 fists on your knees straight. The arms should be straight, body upright. So what we do is that first, just look at me what I'm doing. Pull through your knees, through your legs, through your ribs, almost near your armpit, and then throw this in front, not forcefully. Okay. Then throw the 2 hands on your left side. Left side, left, yes. Okay, left. Okay, left. Then release the forefinger. Release the forefinger for F-O-R-E, not F-O-U-R. The first finger. Release just the first finger, not all the 4. First finger. Then the first finger should block your right nostril. And then breathe in. As you breathe out, put your hands down on your knees Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, the same. Again, pull through your knees to your right side. To your right side, and the left hand should be underneath the armpit, right armpit. Release the first finger. Block your left nostril. Take 3 breaths. Okay, again same. Pull. Both on your knees and breathe through both nostrils. Okay, now we will do all 3 sets together. 3 sets together. Ready? Okay, both arms should be straight. Okay, let's begin. Full. Left side. Release the first finger. Block with the right nostril. Okay, good. And next we'll do 5 minutes breathing meditation. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give a quick instruction. Okay. I'm going to give a quick instruction. This with meditation. Meditation per se is, the meaning of the meditation is habituating your mind in a virtuous object. For that matter, there are 2 kinds of meditation. One is analytical meditation and single pointed meditation. So what we're doing the next 2 days is primarily analytical meditation, but what we're doing now, 5 minutes, this is single pointed meditation. And we need both. Finally, from what we're going to learn is that all of the purpose for life, finally, is to get rid of all the miseries and expand your happiness. Get rid of miseries and see if you can make your happiness as expansive and eventually infinite happiness. This is the purpose of our life. So with this in mind, what we're going to learn is that finally our problems, while we want happiness, instead of happiness, we are frequented with miseries, pains, anxieties, and so forth. And these pains, we come to realize that it is all because of the internal factor, which is the ignorance, and more precisely, self-grasping ignorance and self-centered attitude. These two matter factors. Now, this self-grasping ignorance. How to get rid of this ignorance? Ignorance, by the very definition, is like